Namaskar, welcome back. I am your host Narayankar. Yesterday, on the birth anniversary of Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, I came across two hashtags trending on Twitter. One was Manu ke Kaput Mahamurkh and Anti Sanatan Day. These hashtags were an attempt to insinuate that Dr. Ambedkar was anti Sanatan. One who trended these hashtags are ignorant fools or have not understood Dr. Ambedkar's writings in right perspective. So, in this video, I would like to clarify on that Dr. Ambedkar was a Sanatani and died as a Sanatani. Some may ask, how is that possible? Because he died as a Buddhist before renouncing Hinduism. Yes, of course, he renounced Hinduism, but he still was a Sanatani. Because Buddhism is a part and parcel of Sanatan Dharma. This nobody can deny, not even His Holiness Dalai Lama, the most revered Buddhist leader in the world. He had once said, "When I say that Buddhism is part of Hinduism, certain people criticize me. But if I were to say that Hinduism and Buddhism are totally different, it would not be in conformity with truth." Not only this, Dr. Ambedkar also wrote, Buddha differed from the Vedic Brahmins, but he did so only in matters of creed, but left the Hindu legal framework intact. He did not propound a separate law for his followers. So it is clear from the Dalai Lama and Dr. Ambedkar's arguments that being a Buddhist does not mean someone's existence as a Sanatani ends thereof. Many do not know that Dr. Ambedkar wished for the formation of Sanatana Dharma Rashtra by bringing in uniform civil code and Hindu code bill based on Hindu scriptures. The Hindu code bill Dr. Ambedkar believed would be instrumental in molding Hindus into a unitary society based on the principles of liberty and equality. Thus, we see Dr. Ambedkar advocating the formation of a Hindu society which has learnt its lessons from its past follies and tragedies, a Hindu society which is inclusive and universal and ready to assert itself in the new global context of battle of civilization. This shows Dr. Ambedkar was not against Sanatana Dharma, but against an ugly caste Hindu system. Yes, he wanted the annihilation of the caste system, but wanted implementation of Varna system. He had made this clear in his argument with Mahatma Gandhi. He argued that Varna system could only be established after the annihilation of the caste system. So he was very clear that Varna and caste systems are two opposite systems. Dr. Ambedkar also loved and revered Vedas. Talking about Vedas, Dr. Ambedkar wrote that a woman was entitled to Upanayanam is clear from the Atharva Veda, where a girl is spoken of as being eligible for marriage having finished her brahmacharya. There are several other quotes which I would not like to quote here due to paucity of time. Dr. Ambedkar also revered Sanskrit. He had sponsored an amendment to the Article 310 to make Sanskrit the official language of Indian Union in place of Hindi. The amendment was supported by Dr. B.V. Kesar, Deputy Minister of External Affairs, and Professor Naziruddin Ahmad. The report on this demand was published in all newspapers on 11th September 1949. However, Ambedkar's proposal fell through and Hindi was chosen as a national language in 1947 and English was chosen as the link language. All these examples show that Dr. Ambedkar was more a Sanatani than a Buddhist. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are convinced, please like and share the video. If you are not convinced, please post your opinions in the description box or the comments box. I shall read them and try to react. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.